I used to think 4 years was a long time, but it went by in a flash. They say you're not a real New Yorker until you cry on the subway, or yell at a cab that cuts you off, or pronounce it Houston Street. Even after I'd done all those things, I still didn't feel like a real New Yorker. In fact, I only felt like I belonged here when I realized I wanted to leave. One day, the noise isn't just in the background, it's deafening. One day, you can't stomach $1,500 a month for a studio apartment anymore. One day, more of your friends have moved out of the city than ever moved in. I still get a thrill from the people here, the energy. The little moments of serendipity you won't find anywhere else. But it's a city for the young, and I'm 27 now. One day, you finally admit to yourself what you've known for a long time. That I am going to leave New York. I used to think 30 years was a long time, but it went by in a flash.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to a track fire, a signal malfunction, some suspicious black teenagers, an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease, and a rat king blocking the tunnel, 7 trains have been canceled indefinitely. Thank you for riding with the New York City Transit.
They say you're not a real New Yorker until you've battled the super rats that occupy Murray Hill, or kayaked down Canal Street, or caught Victorian Brain Fever in the Chelsea quarantine zone. Even after I'd done all that, I still didn't feel like a real New Yorker. I only felt like I belonged when I realized I couldn't leave. After Superstorm Gerald permanently flooded the ACEBDFMQRNW123JZ4, 5, and 6 lines, everyone who could afford to leave did. The rest of us relocated to the habitable ring in the outer boroughs. Except for Sobro, which was bought by a rental app that turned out to be a Ponzi scheme, and Bed-Stuy, which burned down in the Great Flannel Riots. Most people don't go into Manhattan ever since Oligarchs Row moved City Hall into 157, unless the Garks hire you as pest control for the new breed of super rats. It's pretty much the only good-paying job left. Sometimes I think about the old trash piles, the crowds, the crazy rents, pigeons. Funny what you find yourself nostalgic for. Some Ohio friends want me to move there. Akron's having a moment due to its consistent water supply and lack of year-round wildfires. But ever since the bikers for Barron took over the interstates, you need at least 50 Musk coins to afford safe passage. I've already left New York dozens of times. The person I was when I moved here is long gone, replaced over and over, each time by someone older, slower, meaner. And my New York, the one I think of when I close my eyes, has done the same. My city has eroded, piece by vital piece, chipped away by rust and time. In truth, it's New York that left me.